Hello, Miles Maeda here with more modern yoga movement videos for you. In this series, we are going to be focusing on improving balance, and the pose that we'll be exploring is Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, which is extended hand to big toe pose, and we'll be using a chair as a prop to help us with that posture. So in this 4-part sequence, we will begin with our warm-ups. So first, we're going to stand and center ourselves and work on the flow of energy through the body. So we're going to stand with our feet hip width apart. I'm going to face sideways so you can see a little better what we're doing. And let's focus on the legs and feet grounded, connecting to the earth. Feel the spine and crown of the head lifted, reaching up towards the sky, and the pelvis is centered. And let's feel a little lift at the pubic bone and energy flowing down at the sacrum. And here we're just leaning forward and leaning back, swaying back and forth. So as we go forward, we're putting more weight into the balls of the feet, the roots of the toes, and as we go back, putting more of our weight into the heels. Again, feel the legs and feet grounded, feel the spine and top of the head lifting, and balancing the front and back of the body. Make your swing a little smaller, and come to your center. All right, and we'll do our right and left sides. So leaning to the right and left, just swaying back and forth. And again, we're balancing the sides of the body, feeling the legs grounded and the spine and top of the head lifting. And let's make our swaying a little smaller and come to our center. And then finally, we'll make full body circles, just going in one direction. And as the circles get a little bigger, the crown of the head is lifting up towards the ceiling so it feels like a spiral. And then we make the circles a little smaller and come back to our center. And then let's go in the other direction, first starting with very small, full body circles, grounding the legs, spine and crown of the head lifting as the circles get bigger and spiral up towards the ceiling. And then make the circles a little smaller. And find your center, just naturally and easily. Take your hands and sense the energy of the earth, the magnetic field. And we're going to inhale and draw this energy up the body, so up the legs, up the spine, through the top of the head. And exhale, let the arms float out and down. Now we're going to lift the heels. So inhale, feel the lift at the arches of the feet, the pelvic floor, all the way up through the throat. So it's a deep inner lift. Exhale, heels down, arms down. And one more time. Inhale, draw this earth energy up. And exhale, circulate that energy around the body. And let's do that in reverse, side gathering. So inhale, gather earth energy and reach up, connecting with sky energy. Bend the wrists and bring that energy down, letting it flow through the body, flow through the legs and feet. Now let's bend the knees, feeling a little more connection to the earth. And inhale, extend the legs, reach the arms up, lift the pelvic floor, lift the belly. Exhale again, let that energy flow through the body, flowing through our channels. Bend the knees. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Just sensing the energy freely flowing through the body. And let us do some sun salutations. So come to the front of your mat. You can do this with feet together or hip width apart. And let's check our standing posture, legs and feet grounded, spine and crown lifting, pelvis centered. Bend the knees and inhale. Extend the legs as you lift the arms up. And exhale, arms in front, sits bones reach back, bending the knees, like you're sitting on a short stool. Inhale, half forward bend, nice long spine. And exhale, let's bend the knees and place the hands flat on the floor. And here, let's soften the body. Relax. Inhale, extend the legs, forward bend. Exhale, bend the knees. So keep your head released down towards the floor. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend the knees. So we soften here and then stretch. Inhale and exhale. Half forward bend. Inhale, fingertips touch the floor. Nice flat back. And downward facing dog. You can step or walk back. And here, the hands are shoulder width apart. Feet are hip width apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Spread your toes wide. And press the hands away from the feet. Look at your lower belly and lift your sits bones. Inhale here. And we're going to wave into plank. So on the exhale, curl your tail under, lift the pubic bone. Feel the energy rippling up the spine. The head and neck comes up last until we're in our nice strong plank position. Lower the knees. Let's go back and downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, looking at the pubic bone, lift the sits bones. And wave, exhale. So lift and let the energy flow. Nice strong legs, reach through your heels. Nice strong arms pressing into the floor and spread your shoulders wide. Lower the knees and downward facing dog once again. Inhale, nice long neck. Exhale, let's bend the knees and look forward. Walk or step up to the hands. Inhale, half forward bend. And back to our sitting position, Utthita Hasta, like we're sitting on a short stool, arms in front. Turn the palms up and let's gather. Inhale, extend the legs, reach the arms up. Bend the wrists and exhale. Guide that energy through the body back to the earth. Okay, let's do 2 more of those. Bend the knees. Inhale, adding some variations. Utkatasana, exhale, so sits bones reach back, arms reach forward. Inhale, half forward bend. And downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward into a lunge. And place your hands on your hips. So as you're pressing your feet in opposite directions, we're going to come up to standing and extend both legs. The back heel is lifted. So square your pelvis, square your shoulders, and center the pelvis. Hands come to the heart. On the inhale, let's bend both knees, extend the arms out to the sides. Both knees are about 90 degrees. Exhale, come up. Imagine your back is against a wall and you're just sliding down the wall and sliding back up. Inhale as you go down. You can lift your pelvic floor. Exhale. And just do your best to balance, making the movements nice and smooth. Now we're going to add the spiral to the right. Inhale and exhale back to center. Inhale, lifting at the pelvic floor. Exhale. One more. Inhale, bending both knees, just coming close to the floor. Don't have to go all the way down. And here's the trickier spiral. Go to the left. Inhale and exhale. As you're going down, you can feel your spine, your crown lifting up. Exhale. And one more. Doing your best to be centered. And let's raise the arms up. Inhale. Bend the knees and hands on the floor. Let's step back to downward dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So step the left foot forward into a lunge. Hands on your hips. And again, as you press your feet away from each other, slowly come up. Extending both legs, and that back heel is lifted. Check that your pelvis is centered, and hands at the heart. And inhale, bend both knees, open the arms out to the sides, exhale back up. Again, feel like you're just sliding down a wall and back up. Inhale, feel that deep inner lift. Exhale. If you can, you're pulling with the front heel a little bit, and you'll feel this in your right hip flexors. Now spiral to the left. Inhale. And exhale up. Just 3 times. This is the easier side for most people. Feeling that lift as you spiral. And let's go to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. So working with the front of the hip here and the thigh, the quadricep. Last one. And of course, our abdominals as we twist. Now raise the arms up, bend both knees, inhale. And hands on the floor, exhale. You can extend that back leg and downward dog with the heels up. Inhale. And exhale, heels down. Let's do our wave. Inhale, looking at your lower belly, lift the sits bones. And then on the exhale, wave, spreading your shoulders nice and wide. Coming into a plank pose, lift the belly, and lower the knees. Downward dog. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees and look forward. Come up to the hands, half forward bend, inhale. Utthita Hasta, exhale, like you're sitting on a short stool. Sits bones reach back, arms reach forward, and palms up, bringing the energy up and bringing it down. Okay, last one. Check your standing posture. And bend the knees. Inhale, reach up, connecting to the earth and to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, nice flat back. Check that your neck is also nice and long. And downward dog. Okay, ground the left heel and extend the right leg behind you. And just lift that leg. Halfway is fine. Or if you can lift higher, great. You can do one leg downward dog. And then bring the right knee forward, lift the belly into pigeon pose. And just check. Look at your leg, make sure it's behind your left hip. And we begin this by walking the hands a little forward. So the arms are about 45 degrees to the floor, and we push. Extend those elbows. Feel the lift up the front of the body. So lift at the belly, the sternum, shoulders are down, and we're still feeling that lift at the crown of the head or back of the head. And see if you can also feel energy flowing down the back of the body. So the shoulder blades flow down, sacrum, and the energy flows out that left foot, out the leg and the toes. All right, walk your hands back up. And in this more upright position, we want to engage the left gluteus maximus, so our left buttock, squeeze it, and this will actively stretch and extend the left hip. And from here, if you feel comfortable to do so, you can start to look up and let your head fall back. And again, if you feel like you can do this, then reach your arms up. Hands can be shoulder width apart, shoulders down, reach, extend through your arms. Inhale, squeezing that left buttock. And then exhale, bring the hands back down. And let's step back. Inhale, downward dog, heels up. And exhale, heels down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So ground the right heel. Extend the left leg behind you. You can point the toes. And on the inhale, just lift that leg. Again, halfway is fine, or go higher if you like. And pigeon pose. Bring the knee forward, foot out to the side. And just look, make sure the leg is behind your hip. And then walk your hands forward. This is just to decrease the compression in your lower back to begin. So push with your hands, extend your elbows. And we want to feel a lift up the front of the body. This helps create space between the vertebrae. So the belly is lifting, sternum, crown of the head is lifting. And then also feel the energy flowing down the back, down the shoulder blades, sacrum, out the right leg and foot. So breathing here. And then walk your hands back so your spine is more upright. And now we want to actively use the right buttock, the gluteus maximus. So engage, and then that will extend and open the right hip. So we're still using the hands and the arms to support ourselves. And if you feel comfortable to do so, if your neck feels all right, then you start to look up, release your head back. Still engaging the right buttock. If you can go further, then you inhale, reach your arms up. And breathe. Shoulders down, extend the arms. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, hands back down to the floor. And let's go to downward dog. Inhale, heels up. And exhale, heels down. Look at your lower belly. Lift the sits bones. Spread your shoulders. And inhale. On the exhale, let's wave into our plank. The head and neck comes up last. Feel nice and strong in this pose. Lower the knees and go back to downward dog. Inhale. Press the hands away from the feet. Exhale. Bend the knees and look forward. And half forward bend. Exhale, Utthita Hasta. Palms up. Let's gather energy. Inhale. And exhale. Connecting the sky energy and the earth energy. And relax. And that completes this sequence.